Hello there, everybody. This is General Snivy, and welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. And yes, Super Colix, 2 years is too long. And I'm glad that you are finally here. And before we begin, I kind of want to play this little alert that happened well before the stream began, roughly an hour ago.
For real?
As you can see, we got ourselves a new follower, Sniper65615. Anywho, the reason why I'm trying out that alert is because I'm trying out Twitch alerts instead of my usual stream alerts. And the whole reason why is because using Twitch alerts allows me additional access to more animated emotes here. But yeah, the reason why it took me so long, well, I made an entire test stream, and during said test stream, did I see the new Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer yet? No, I have not. I haven't seen it yet. I've been meaning to go and watch it, but I just haven't gotten around to doing so yet. Maybe I'll do so after the stream. Anyway, during the test stream, I did make an update sort of a video and attached it to like the very beginning of the test stream. So for those of you who are watching this on YouTube, I will leave a link or a card to the update. I explain basically everything that has happened and what led to this point. So, long story short, back in June of 2023, my computer decided to shit the bed because I thought the computer overheated. So that was great. In other words, it wasn't fun at all. I tried to save money to get the computer fixed during that entire year, and sadly I was not able to do so because everything went topsy-turvy. And yes, pun was totally intended, although that's not quite the right game for it, but I digress. But anyway, my cousin recently had her wedding, and during this time, my sister and her boyfriend came up to Maine from Pennsylvania, and he had a good look at my computer, and he managed to fix it, which was awesome. I did have to reinstall Windows 10 and reinstall everything, but that's not a big deal because everything was already backed up. Plus, I moved some stuff over from my laptop, which I was previously using, over to here. So, everything works again. For now, anyway. There are some parts I do need to get my hands on as soon as possible to make sure it stays that way. And the first order of business is a new power supply. So anyway, after the previous stream, which occurred roughly 2 years ago, I played a lot of the command board. I would say far too many games of the command board. I played too many games with Ven 10, Aqua Laguna, and oversized Barbie. But my endeavors were well worth it because, as you can see, I did get several new battle commands and managed to upgrade some of my action commands as well. And I have some of the best moves in the entire game, including Fire Surge, and I think I have Thunder Surge as well in here within my deck somewhere. Yeah, here it is, Thunder Surge. I also got several new abilities, which I'm still technically kind of working on leveling up and getting acquired. But as far as actual abilities are concerned, I managed to acquire almost all of the Treasure Magnet upgrades, plus HP prizes, HP boosts. I got that all the way to max. Fire Boost, I just acquired that not too long ago. Also got Thunder Boost for one of my abilities. As far as other abilities are concerned, I also got Thunder Screen. I don't remember if I've had a Combo Plus before or not, but regardless, I got that. I also have Second Chance and Once More. These two moves right here were an absolute priority, and I had to pick these up as soon as possible. Keanu Reeves will be the voice of Shadow in the film. I've heard about that, Super Colix, and a lot of people were pretty excited because Keanu Reeves is a damn good actor. Him voicing Shadow is going to be quite the experience versus what we've heard previously, versus some of his previous interpretations. But yeah. Other than that, I've also did a little bit of leveling up, as you can tell. Terra is up to level 20 versus what I had him at previously. I cannot remember what level I had him at. I think it was roughly level 10 or level 8, somewhere around that ballpark. But regardless, though, what's kind of funny is that I said at the very end of the stream, I remember saying, I hope I don't end up having to take another 2-week vacation or something like that. And instead of it being 2 weeks, it nearly ended up being 2 years. Almost like One Piece, just subtract 1 year before the time skip. Jim Carrey will also be playing Gerald Robotnik. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, now with that out of the way, let us continue the game now, shall we? Oh, hello there, Snow White.
That's her.
I do believe it is. What you gonna do, Terra? You gonna steal her heart, too?
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Aren't you startled?
Should I be?
I don't know.
It's true then. Her heart is pure light. She's the one.
Is something the matter?
Does the name Xehanort mean anything to you?
Why no. I don't think I've ever heard that name.
Now what?
Whoa, hello there.
Reversed.
What the heck are I versed? Better run for your life.
Hey, wait! Don't go in there alone.
Well, damn. This is a problem. Excuse me. Alright. Time to shake off some rust. 2 years in the making. Now, shall we? Hopefully we won't lose Snow White too soon, you know? Also, one thing I have realized during my quote-unquote off-screen grinding session that occurred roughly 2 years prior is that the best way of getting around the map is definitely slipping and sliding like a greased-up monkey. And the reason why? It's pretty obvious. I go at the speed of fast, and it's fun. Oh, that was stupid. Fire enemies absorb fire. This isn't like Pokemon, okay? Calm yourself. Although, that was a pretty sweet finish. Guess the rust hasn't been that bad yet. Ooh, air slide. Neato. Press square while jumping to dash through the air. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, it's definitely been far too long since I've last played this game, and I also just realized I forgot to create a backup save. Whoops. Well, whatever, I'll just overwrite the backup save, and use that as my primary save until the next stream.
Lost her. She said she doesn't know anything about Master Xehanort. That leaves me with just one other option.
And that is...
back at the castle.
Back at the castle it is. Time to go hunt us a witch. What can I say? She's a wicked witch. The Wicked Witch of the West. Just kidding. Well, speaking of saving progress, I might as well take care of that now. Kind of funny how I completely forgot about doing this. And usually I'm pretty good when it comes to these things. Right. Progress is saved on a new file. Hopefully I don't overwrite the wrong one. Although it should be pretty easy to not do that, considering that, well, hello, the previous save file is almost 2 years old. And if you're wondering if I've done any sort of grinding when it comes to finish commands, I don't remember if I did or not. It's been a while. See, I just realized I forgot to equip the new air dodge. Or air slide? Yeah, here it is. Air slide. Excuse me. Please forgive me if my skills are not exactly up to par right now. What can I say? Things have been kind of crazy over the past 2 years. Oh, I did not know that.
You return here, you
Very
blubbering
interesting,
fool.
Super Colex.
What are you talking about?
Nice comeback, Terra.
I ordered you to bring me Snow White's heart.
Well, guess what? You ain't getting
A
it.
request I chose to ignore.
Thank you.
You know, you claim to be radiant, but all I see are shadows of jealousy hanging thick on your heart.
Oh, yeah.
You will pay for such insolence. Magic mirror on the wall. Consume this fool once and for all.
Well, Magic Mirror, I'm waiting.
Alas, my liege, that I cannot do. I have no power save answers true.
Ooh, burn!
You dare defy your queen?
Ooh, damn. Well, this is, peculiar. And things have officially gone from bad to worse. Sweet merciful crow. Sweet merciful crow. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but... yeah, we're in quite the pickle. Alright, here we go. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Will you shatter before the days of yore? I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. That was such a bad line. Alright. Oh dear. If I recall correctly, when it comes to this section, you definitely want to be dodging a lot. And thanks to Terra sliding, he can slide across the map like he's buttered up in butter. It's quite the trip.
Thunder!
Great thunder, dude.
So long! Fire! Fire!
Okay, come here, you. We'll be fine. Okay, never mind.
Heal!
Nice. I did not expect it to be that easy. Fun fact about these games, Evil Queen Maleficent and Lady Tresemme, or whatever her name is, stepmother. Huh. I did not know they shared the same voice actress. Very interesting. Thank you for sharing.
How did you escape?
With the power of friendship!
Now you will ask the mirror. Where can I find Master Xehanort?
Like she knows exactly who Master Xehanort
Magic
is.
mirror, instruct this knave. Give him the answers he doth crave.
Beyond both light and dark he dwells, where war was waged upon the fells.
That sounds
Is that
kind
all?
of... sounds kind of familiar.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Yeah, after we knocked some sense into him. Well, now that we have our information, I guess it's time to head out. Maybe.
Master Ericus said he first received word of these events from Master Yen Sid. Maybe it's time I went and spoke with him myself.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a great idea. Maybe along the ways we'll find some more answers. I'm also kind of surprised we managed to finish that world so quickly. But then again, I probably was like at the 95% mark at the end of the last stream of this game. Oh, speaking of Master Xehanort, I wonder what kind of plan he's cooking. Well, it's been over a decade in the making, and we all know how that came into fruition, or lack thereof, in Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay. Let's go ahead and equip our new Keyblade now. The treasure trove, yep. And the reason why we're doing it? Well, it's pretty simple. Terra is the strength type of Keyblade wielder. In other words, he excels in strength, but magic not so much. But I kind of wonder, what about Fire Surge and Thunder Surge? Are they classified as magic or physical attacks? If anything, I think they're more so classified as physical attacks, judging by their icons. But, alas, it is what it is. Alright, let's go ahead and pay Master Yen Sid a visit now, shall we? Speaking of Beetlejuice, I definitely need to see the original movie. Well then, bye Mickey. Excuse me. I'm sure we'll meet again relatively soon. Well, there's something kind of peculiar. You love Mickey Mouse, you would definitely talk to him? That's neat. I like Mickey too. Mickey is a cool guy. But anyway, back to what I was saying. When it comes to the mysterious tower, even though it made an appearance in Kingdom Hearts 2... Okay, I was wrong. I thought this was not a fully playable world. Well, I guess it is in Terra's story anyway. Like I said, it's been a very long time since I've last played this game, so... my memory of this game is rather foggy. And even back when I started this playthrough in the first place, my memory was still foggy AF. I pushed the wrong button. For some reason, I have the Switch controller in my mind. Because I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And opening chests and stuff is assigned to the Y button, which on PlayStation would be something like the triangle button. The triangle button, aka, oh crap, I didn't mean to hit that. Alright. Balloon letter, eh? I think what that does is that it will help with refilling your D-Link gauge or something? Not 100% sure. Yes, I do believe she does appear. She will appear later on in the game, in a future world. As far as which one, I'm going to leave that up to interpretation.
Master Yen Sid.
Good to see you, Master Yen Sid. Also, his name spelled backwards is Disney.
My name is Terra.
Pretty neat, don't you think?
Yes, Ericus's pupil. I've been expecting you. It is the unversed.
Yes, Master Yen Sid. I thought it best to seek the counsel of one wiser than myself.
I am no longer a master. I doffed that mantle.
But sir, wasn't that your pupil I passed on the way in? He had a Keyblade.
You refer to Mickey. He too sought guidance here. As a king, he is good and kind, but the weight of a crown has not cured him of impetuousness. He has left with an object whose power he does not understand nor know how to control.
At least not yet.
He imagines my star shard will be of help in his current quest, and like you, he is eager to use his Keyblade to set things right.
Sounds
I'm not
familiar.
sure I even understand what's wrong.
Excuse me.
Master Xehanort is missing. And now I've learned there's a masked boy who is controlling those unversed on the loose.
Better be careful, he may have,
Arrive at the
you know,
truth.
the Resident Evil disease.
Perhaps you should approach things differently. First, consider them one and the same problem.
Master Xehanort and the unversed are connected somehow?
Yeah, in more ways than one.
I must not make a snap. Find Xehanort, Terra.
Nice.
That is where you should begin.
Congrats on redeeming that redemption.
Yes,
Hello, Sniper. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it.
I had hoped, Xehanort, your heart would no longer lead you astray.
But unfortunately for Master Xehanort, his heart is beyond saving. We all know about that since Kingdom Hearts 3, which I will be playing eventually. Although not for a long time by now. Bleh.
Master Xehanort!
Hello?
Terra, come see me at once.
Sure thing. We got a lot to discuss, old man. And I think you're going to need a few bonks on the head during that time. Let me tell you. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that is definitely one thing I really love about the Kingdom Hearts series as well, is that they did manage to get a lot of their original voice actors and actresses to reprise their roles. Of course, there are exceptions, but even so, for those that they did manage to get back, like Alice from Alice in Wonderland, that is a treat on its own. I may not have liked Alice in Wonderland, but I gotta give them props for bringing back a voice actress after not voicing the character for over 60 years. At least I think that's how long it was in the original Kingdom Hearts. Even so, still neat. This is a familiar sight. Hello, Xehanort.
I have been to other worlds. I know all about the things you've done. I just don't understand why.
Someone had to safeguard the light from the demon I unleashed.
Then why did you unleash it in the first place?
Boy by now, the one in the mask. His name is Vanitas, a creature of pure darkness, one of my making.
Vanitas. Are you telling me he came from you?
He came from Ventus.
Ooh. Yeah, we kind of knew
Ventus.
about that already.
Yes. Vanitas is the darkness that was inside your friend. It was an accident. While training with me, Ventus succumbed to darkness, and there was but one way to save him. Strip that part of him away, and thus Vanitas was made. In the process, I damaged Ventus' heart in the most horrific way. So, I did what I felt was right and left him with Ericus. I knew the boy could not stay with me, the man who did him such grievous harm.
Master Xehanort. Ventus has gotten a lot better since then.
That he
You
has.
shouldn't blame yourself for trying to save him.
But did he really save him?
Lad, you know how to put an old man's heart at ease.
So that's what it was.
Excuse me. Hello there, Xehanort. Welcome to the club.
That boy, is he okay?
Well, it depends on your definition of okay. In all honesty, it's not looking too good right now.
I'm Terra. What's your name?
Ventus.
Nice to meet you, Ventus.
You can talk. Aqua, come here.
Hi, I'm Aqua.
Terra. Aqua.
So, are you here to train with us? Where are you from?
Good
Who's
question.
that man with you? You good with a keyblade?
You might wanna
What's the matter?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not okay.
Nothing. I just asked him some stuff.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best
Ventus
move.
cannot tell you anything. Because he cannot remember anything.
Oh dear. That sounds kind of familiar. Roxas!
Master, why is Venita still free?
Good question.
Ah, yes. Well, I did my best to contain him the moment he emerged, but...
He managed to
Mark
escape.
Hamill, huh? Interesting.
Vanitas uses the Keyblade to sow seeds of darkness. And now you see the world's teem with his ghastly underlings.
The Unversed.
He has no control over the darkness in his heart.
Then
Keyblade is not his to bear. He's an abomination beyond hope of salvation.
oh really? Then why
Lend me
did you
your
create
strength,
him?
Terra. Right this wrong that I have wrought.
Then why don't you do it?
I have no idea where to find him.
What I can tell you about Vanitas amounts to this. His darkness is drawn to the light which he seeks to disrupt, and then destroy.
Whoa! I can see the future.
It stands to reason that he will strike next in the City of Light, Radiant Garden.
That sounds familiar. For anyone who, for those who don't know,
Don't worry, Master. I'll take care of Vanitas.
we all will actually. Although not quite in this game. But anywho, back to what I was saying though. For those who are unfamiliar, Radiant Garden is also known as Hollow Bastion. And this was back before the darkness took over. I wonder what this place is like now. I mean, this does take place 10 years in the past after all, so let's dive in. Oh, hello, Ven. I see that you're doing well right now. Good to see. Wonder what you're up to. Also, Master Ericus being voiced by Mark Hamill. Interesting. Didn't he also voice Batman for God knows how long? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Unversed.
Oh. Well,
This can
speaking
only
of the
mean
devil...
Master Xehanort was right.
Alright, here we go. Yep, very true, and we'll learn as to why it is that Ventus and Roxas look very similar to one another. Like at the very end of, shoot. Right at the very end of Ven's campaign. But right now, that's not going to be for quite a while. For now, though, we have Terra to finish up. And it's going to be a while yet. Although, when it comes to the three character stories, by themselves, they're not very long. This is coming from the guy who hasn't played this game in almost 2 years. So, what right do I have to judge when it comes to the length of the game? Well, that was a pretty bad use of thunder. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. Funny enough, when it comes to those particular balloon-like enemies, the best way of defeating them is to strike at their backs, but that's a lot easier said than done. If you strike them anywhere else, then they will inflate until eventually they start rolling around and then they eventually explode. That was not exactly the best use of a firestorm. Although when it comes to these guys in particular, you're free to deal with them with however way you see fit. Intentionally overinflating them, honestly, is the best way to go. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Although, be careful, as they can catch you off guard and explode and end your life extremely quickly. Yeah, that does make sense, though. This does take place in the past, like long before Sora's journey even began.
What's Master Xehanort doing here? Maybe he found something out.
I don't know. Sounds kinda sussy. Anywho, after that warm welcome, say hello to Radiant Garden, aka the place that would later become Hollow Bastion. Yes, when it comes to the game's story, when it comes to Birth by Sleep takes place roughly 10 years before the events of the first Kingdom Hearts game. And no, we're not diving back any further when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts lore at this point in time, because, oh my god, that's another huge-ass can of worms, which eventually led to a mobile game.
Why can't I ever seem to remember this address exactly?
That book. I want to set it on fire and dance on its ashes. That sounds fun. Although, if I do that, then everything will literally fall
Excuse me,
apart.
Your Elderness.
And then everyone will want to be hung on a cross.
I believe you dropped this book.
Did I? Oh, I'm very sad to say this isn't one of mine, but what a remarkable book it is. This unassuming volume seems to have the unusual effect of awakening one's innermost abilities.
A book that makes people stronger? If it's alright, Your Elderness, might I have a closer look?
The name is Merlin.
Nice to meet you.
I'm a powerful wizard, and I'll have you know a lot of wisdom comes with age. Anyway, as I said, the book is not mine, but I'd be happy to keep it here for you.
Thank you, Merlin.
Funny enough, when it comes to this book, it's entirely optional. You don't have to interact with it if you don't want to. And thankfully, the only thing it does in this game, well, let's find out. As you can see, it just unlocks a command board. That's all it does. You don't have to play on it, you don't have to do anything else. You could just unlock the board and then walk out the door. And never have to touch it again. Which makes me happy because, holy shit, I hate how the 100 Acre Wood is constantly shoved into the mainline Kingdom Hearts games. I hate it. Yeah, thank God that's not the case. For me, anyway. Oh, God. God almighty, have mercy. For anyone who's watched any of my Kingdom Hearts playthroughs, you should probably know, or no, you all should know, how much I despise the 100 Acre Wood and Winnie the Pooh in general. I've always hated that particular series. Yes, I absolutely despise that character. I hate it that freaking much. I don't know why. It's ridiculous, I know. What did it do to me? Absolutely nothing. It just... I don't know. Something about it just rubs me the wrong way. And... honestly, I've tolerated its existence, and that's really all that there is to it. I just do not like it. I've always despised it ever since I was a young kid. And even now, I still don't like it. And that's why whenever it's, whenever it would appear within the Kingdom Hearts series, it kind of makes me kind of... makes me kind of mad. Not as mad as how it was interpreted or just shoehorned into Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, seriously, it did not need to be in Kingdom Hearts 3 at all. It would have been better if it was not included. Because all it is, it's just a frickin' mobile game, but in the Kingdom Hearts series. That's all it is. If I want to play a mobile Kingdom Hearts game, I'll play Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Oh wait, I can't do that anymore even if I wanted to. I can watch the cutscenes if I wanted to, but that's really all I can do. Whatever. I was never really all that interested in the Kingdom Hearts mobile game anyway, so not exactly a big deal. Well, to be fair, Super Colex, when it comes to your comment about me being forced to do anything involving Winnie the Pooh in the Kingdom Hearts series, I have pulled up my big boy pants and just took it on anyway, begrudgingly, of course. But I did it for both Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. When it comes to this game, well, I will show off all the command boards at one point, including that god-awful board. Let me tell you, it ain't exactly a fun time. Also, I kind of want to see if I can get through here, or maybe I can't do that yet. Not with the current air slide that I have. I need to get it up to a higher level. Although I feel like I'm just so dang close. Yeah, that just ain't happening, Chief. Alright, let's go. Let's move on. Despite the fact that I dislike that creature who shall not be named again. Thankfully, I'm not absolutely forced to take it on, and I try to save it until, like, the last possible moment. Like it's the very last thing I need to do, honestly. Excuse me. Alright, let's keep moving. There is another thing about Radiant Garden I haven't mentioned yet, and that is it has the best interpretation of its battle theme, at least in my opinion. Why? Well, have you listened to it yet? Or has my voice annoyed you to death? Okay, I was wondering where the heck they were. I gotta get used to pushing the X button to open up chests again. Been playing a little too much Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, which I keep calling Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. Shortened titles just work better for me. Really, I couldn't squeeze through there with Parachute Pants McGee here? No, apparently not. Also, those Razor Leaf-like enemies are super annoying. Why? Because they attack from a very long range, they hurt and they hit like a truck, and can end your game super quickly if you're not careful. Although they are pretty easy to avoid. Really? That range was just that bad? Well, I didn't quite need to do that, but whatever, it works. I'm kind of surprised that critical impact managed to hit the bird, too. I kind of wondered that myself. Why hasn't there been a Marvel or Star Wars world in the Kingdom Hearts series yet? I mean, Kingdom Hearts 3 was practically begging for it, and yet we didn't get it. It's weird. Maybe we'll get one in Kingdom Hearts 4. Oh, hey, guys. How's it going?
Terra, Aqua.
Did you guys see the... Well, I'm gonna take that as a yes. I was gonna say, did you guys see that giant heart... almost called him a Heartless. That giant Unverse that looks like a frickin', oh, I don't know, a Megazord? Ooh, he's a big boy. This is gonna be fun. Fun under the sun. Take out the arms and legs first. That should be pretty obvious. Thanks, Captain. I can see! I can fight! How do I change targets? Why not? I guess leveling up quite a bit since the last session definitely was the best idea at this point, because holy guacamole. Damn, that's a lot of damage. And we haven't even got to the main body yet. Although it does help the fact that Aqua and Ven are here helping out as well. Also, sorry for repeating myself multiple times. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. Despite the fact that Aqua and Ven are here, I don't think they can be KO'd, not like Donald and Goofy. And even if they do end up getting KO'd at one point, it really isn't that big of a deal, considering that they quickly get themselves back up on their feet. Makes sense, they are the main characters after all. There we go. Rock Breaker. I wonder if I'll be able to break some rocks with it. I definitely agree with you there, Super Colex. Kingdom Hearts definitely has some incredible boss music. Especially for the final bosses. Wow, they are something else. Excuse me.
Got him.
We make a good team.
Sure do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I got you these tickets.
Ooh.
For what?
Lifetime passes to Disney Town. He said to take 2 grown-ups.
2 grown-ups.
You mean us?
It sounds like fun. We should totally go
Listen to me,
sometime.
Ven. We need to get you home.
It's okay, Aqua. Trust me, that guy in the mask is history. I'll never badmouth Terra again.
You saw the boy in the mask?
Where is he now?
Yes?
Vanitas. Ven. You let Aqua take you home.
No way.
Disneyland
I
L.
want to go with you guys.
You
Neat.
can't. We have a dangerous task ahead of us. I don't want you to get hurt.
And what is this dangerous task, Terra?
Oh, I don't know. Dealing with
It doesn't
Vanitas?
sound like what the Master told you to do.
It might be a different route, but I'm fighting the darkness.
I'm not so sure. I've been to the same worlds as you, and I've seen what you've done.
Yeah, I made some
You
mistakes.
shouldn't put yourself so close to the darkness.
Listen to yourself, Aqua. Terra would never.
You mean you've been spying on me?
Hmm.
Is that what he said to do? The Master's orders?
He was only...
He was only looking out for your best interest, Terra.
Aqua.
I get it.
Excuse me.
Terra.
Just stay put. I'm on my own now. Alright?
Terra, please, listen. The Master has no reason to distrust you, really. He was just worried.
Are you sure? Because I can think of a few reasons as to why Master Ericus would distrust Terra. And yeah, I agree. Ouch! Ouchie, ouch. Hey, you. Might as well take this Disney Town pass and, might as well make a good use of it.
Master Zen
Might as well use it.
is the only one I can still count on.
Are you sure about that, Terra?
It must be Terra.
Hello there.
It's that old coot. He won't stop asking for you. I came all the way out here to get you, just so he'd clam up.
What do you mean?
Ha! Do I have to spell it out? Xehanort, whatever he's called. You know, my prisoner.
Prisoner? Oh, really?
Apparently not a very good liar.
Yeah, agreed.
Master Xehanort would never let himself be caught by a thug like you.
Not so
As
easily.
if. I got the old coot at my mercy. See for yourself. I'm holding him underneath the outer gardens. Better show up before I lose my patience. Ciao.
Ciao.
There's no
As
way it's
if.
true. But no harm in looking.
True. Although, we could be walking right into a trap. So, better keep that in mind. Otherwise, we're gonna go boom. And going boom is not exactly a good time for anyone here. I'm just saying. Master Ericus would be terribly, terribly disappointed. Especially if we let the darkness take over and then we end up getting possessed for the next 20 years. That's all I'm saying. No way that's gonna happen. No way. Terra's good. He's too good for that. All I'm saying.
Take that! Fire!
Zero gravity. That might be pretty useful.
Thunder!
There we go. Nice fire surge, dummy. Hey, let me know if the volume for the gameplay audio is too loud or if it's overthrowing my voice. Because I did not need that. Whoops. Excuse me. Oh, speaking of my voice and all, I recently messed around with the noise gate on my microphone, or more or less through OBS Studio I did that. And the reason why I did it is just to help reduce with the background noise, so it doesn't pick up everything including the kitchen sink, especially when I'm talking. But then again, this is the Blue Yeti I'm working with here. It is known for picking up a lot of background noises and such. Okay, it is what it is. And Noise Gate is made to help mitigate that. As far as where we need to go now, I do know that we need to head downwards. And funny enough, this next fight coming up, if I recall correctly, is one of the most difficult in the entire game, for Terra anyway. And the reason why? Well, it's probably one of the most annoying ones for many people. Me, I've never had too much trouble when it comes to this fight. Sure, I've died a few times during the first attempt or so, but other than that, it really wasn't that bad. And I just have to slow down a bit instead of being a zoomy parachute pants McGee. No, I just have to stand my ground, block the shots, and everything is fine. And yeah, I did end up accidentally spoiling the upcoming fight a little bit, so whoops. Sorry. My bad. It would be nice to get my hands on a couple more combo pluses so that way I can max that out, but oops, didn't mean to use that so soon. Oh well, it is what it is. Later, dude! Perfect. One thing I will definitely say is that at the very least this does give you a good spot to do some grinding if you need to. So if you're having some trouble with this fight that's coming up here, which, yeah, I wouldn't exactly blame you if that's the case. If you're having some trouble with this fight, hanging around here for a bit to grind on some enemies, pretty good strategy. Thunder! And funny enough, when it comes to gaining experience, I find that it really isn't that bad, at least from what I can recall. Unfortunately, we can't get that sticker yet. I would love to get my hands on that sticker. That way I can work on the sticker book a bit more, but clearly that is not happening anytime soon, unfortunately. Okay, before we head on off to the boss fight... That's a totally fair opinion to have, Super Colix. Not everyone is into these side Kingdom Hearts games like Chain of Memories or Birth by Sleep. Although, knowing Tetsuya Nomura, he loves hiding like some of the most important details within these side games. That's just the way he writes, and that's just the way he is, unfortunately. So if you want to know all the details, you kind of have to play the games. And I mean all of them. Minus the mobile one, I think. Although I could be wrong in that regard, too. Kind of weird how Xehanort's not here. Isn't he supposed to be a prisoner? Whoa. Okay. Hey, he's fine.
Coot certainly knows how to take punishment. Just like I know how to deal it out.
You sure?
Monster. What are you after?
That thing right there. It's called the Keyblade, isn't it? Yep. Seems like these days everybody's got one of those.
Are you sure?
Even Grandpa there.
Mm-hmm.
When I nabbed him, he told me all about it. What a weapon like that can do. How could I not want one?
Well, you'll find they're picky about their owners.
Very true.
If I heard the old guy right, you're what they call Keyblade Master material. So if I defeat you, that makes me the real key slinger. If you catch my drift.
No.
Not the most polite way to go about it. But what can you do?
I could bash you across the
One more
face with
step
it.
And the coot goes boom. You think I'm gonna fight fair? As if. That key's too powerful for us to go mano a mano.
Then do it.
For a Keyblade Master, you're not very... what's the word? Good.
What are you doing, Terra? Fight!
What do you think I've been trying to do?
Never mind me. You must fight. You can't let this ruffian win. Think of your master, Ericus. The shame he and your fellow pupils would be forced to bear. Use the Keyblade.
What'd you think I've been using, huh? A stick? Or a wooden sword? Yeah. What do you think I've been doing this whole time, you fool?
So much for the bluff.
Alright. Let us dance. Let's do this thing now, shall we? This is where the fun really begins.
Gotcha now. You better start running.
Yeah, believe it or not, you can block those shots if you happen to be facing the sniper crosshairs. If you can't block the shots, one thing you can do instead is just try to do an air dodge. You can cover quite a lot of ground. Although this shot, you cannot block. Ow. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oh, here we go again.
I can see you.
Oh, I can see you too, buddy.
Gotcha now.
I will say, blocking his shots is definitely a really good strategy to do. Sure, you are on the defensive throughout most of the fight, but really, is it that big of a deal? Because I don't think it is. Great block, Terra. I guess that's why everyone hates Terra's blocks.
I can see you.
Well, guess what? I can see you too. And I could play tennis with you this entire time, you fool. And people say Terra's block is crap. Yes, it can. Okay. Well, I can't block everything. I know that's a fact, unfortunately. I'm surprised that fire surge even hit him.
Take that.
Reload. Ooh. Goodbye. Yeah, he kind of is. But he's also a pretty cool character, all things considered, especially later on. if you know what's going on at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3. Behold the power of darkness! There you go. Be free, old man! As for you... Well, somebody's been playing a little too much X-Defiant.
Well done, Terra. You have taken yet another step forward.
But I was consumed by anger, hatred. That was the power of darkness.
So?
Darkness that you channeled.
Funny enough, he's right.
No. I succumbed to it. Just like when I stole Princess Aurora's Heart of Light. I can never return home now. I'm a failure.
You are not a failure, Terra.
You could be my pupil. Master Ericus, you see, is so afraid of darkness that he too has succumbed.
Succumbed to what?
Not to darkness, but to light.
Hmm.
It shines so bright, he forgets that light begets darkness.
You know, he does have a point.
Their lights shine too bright. It is only natural that they cast shadows on your heart. Ericus is such a fool. Light and darkness, they are a balance. One that must always be maintained.
Funny how he says that, and yet he ripped out the darkness right out of Ven.
You are the one who shows the true mark of mastery, but he refuses to see it. And I know why. It is because he fears you. Join me. You and I can do the world's much greater good by wielding light and darkness in equal shares.
Master Xehanort.
See more worlds. Seek out the darkness that upsets the balance. Find Vanitas and bring an end to him. Master Terra.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a face that screams totally not evil. All I'm saying. But I guess this counts as Terra being a Keyblade Master now? I wouldn't say that. Yeah, his words is scaring you. Well, that's just the way the late Lemoy portrayed Xehanort. And sadly, his voice was never matched. I'm just saying. If you played Kingdom Hearts 3, you will understand. You'll understand what I'm talking about.
Terra!
Ben! Well, glad to see that you're feeling a little bit better, at least.
Take me with you.
No. That's a terrible idea.
You can't do that, Ben.
Why not?
Because it's too dangerous?
When I really need you, Ben, I know you'll be there.
Well, why wouldn't I? You're my friend.
And so are you.
Yeah. You're right. Thanks, Ben.
Alright, off we go. Can't believe it's only been an hour and 8 minutes. Feels like it's been longer. I don't know why. Honestly, when it comes to your comments, Super Colex, I have to agree. Ben and Terra working together, that actually would be pretty neat.
You said I wouldn't get hurt. I didn't sign up to be collateral damage. No way, as if.
Time for a stabby stabby.
Okay, fine. Just put that down. You still need me. You still need me to do something, right? And all I'm asking is that you hold up your end of the bargain. I mean, what's a little scratch on my face, huh? All things considered.
Well, you also lost an eye, too.
Heart like Princess, whatever it was. That would have ruined my week for sure.
You're talking about Master Xehanort, right?
Inside of Terra. You see, people like him, they don't have the power to steal hearts.
So wait, you mean he's not the one who stole her heart?
Okay, I figured as much. Alright, another world down. And of course Xehanort and his little crony there is working up some sort of scheme. As far as what that scheme is, well, that's kind of left to interpretation and the imagination. But hey, upon completing this world, we did get another Xehanort report for our trouble. Speaking of Xehanort reports, I do plan on hunting down all of them in order to unlock the secret episode. Because in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix, there was an additional episode that was added to the main story. And in order to unlock said episode, you have to play through the game on... You have to play through the game and get all the Xehanort reports. That is one of the requirements, and as far as I can recall, that is the only requirement that you need to worry about when it comes to playing through the game on critical difficulty. As far as other difficulties like Proud Mode and lower, they do have some additional requirements. But really, the higher the difficulty you play the game on, the higher the difficulty, the less requirements you need in order to get the game's true ending. If I recall correctly, if you're playing through the game on beginner, then you're going to have a bad time. Why a bad time exactly? Well, because you basically have to complete the game 100% on all three characters. Although you kind of have to do that if you want the Platinum Trophy for this game anyway, which I'm not going for. I've attempted it before, and then I was looking more into it, playing through the game, and I was like, yeah, this is not a Platinum worth going for. That's all I'm saying. Because some of the requirements for some of the trophies is a bit absurd. And what's even worse... Oh, you ready to go to some Disney worlds in the game? Hey, so am I. Okay. I would like to build another Curaga, or Cura, rather. You definitely want to rotate abilities as often as you possibly can, just so that way you have a nice variety of abilities, and you're able to acquire the abilities of which they are attached to. But you definitely want to keep certain abilities in reserve, just in case. Although, maybe I can meld some of the commands I have right now. I think I can meld two Curas and get a Curaga. Let's see, where is Cura? Here we go. I think I'm gonna use one of these soothing crystals. Defender. I don't know if I have this ability already or not, but regardless, it's nice to have Curaga now. Curaga, where are you? Here you are. Beautiful. Mind Square, eh? Oh, I already have that one equipped. Can I reorder? Yes, I can. Two. This might be pretty useful. Add this to the shortcut because I kind of need that right now. Yes. That is correct. Sora is indeed in this game as a child. Not only is he in this game, but so is Riku. Riku is also a child in this game as well. Mark Volley, eh? That might be worth equipping. Kind of funny how I even haven't really thought about using my shot locks yet. Although I haven't really had the need to do so. So that's pretty neat. Let's see, do I have Defender already? No, I don't. Okay. That is a new ability that I needed. Cool. So basically, it will act as a shell of some sort. It increases your defense by 25% when your HP falls below a certain threshold. So, that's cool. Almost got this up to surprise level 2. I think that's what that's leading towards. That's cool. Alright, where to go to next? Combat level 5, level 6, and level 5. Let's go to Disney Town. Sounds fun! We might as well make use of those passes of which we've had all this time, you know? Well, we've only just recently acquired them after all, and also rescued Master Xehanort, who clearly did not need to be rescued in any way, shape, or form, but it's all part of the plan. It's all part of his grand master plan. As far as Mickey, don't worry, I'm sure he's fine. We'll run into him soon enough.
Huh?
Ooh.
Unversed.
Well, this is peculiar.
I'll take you on.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Dude! Watch where you're driving! Jerk! Oh, hi, Minnie. How you doing? Good to see you.
And thanks for piping up back there. I mean it. The name's Terra.
Nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you, Terra. What are you, nuts, running out onto the course like that? Yeah, that's against the rules. I'm sure you had your reasons, but I can't say that I approve either.
Well, to be fair, I'm kind of new around here.
Rules don't apply when you're up against the Unversed.
Rules don't apply. You sound just like Pete. Look, it's Captain Dark.
Disguised in shadows, the rogue racer reigns. I am Captain Dark.
More like Captain Dork. Am I right?
You must be the chump who made me miss a new track record. Hold on. How's come I don't know you? Somebody bringing in a ringer?
Oh, I'm not even a racer.
Must be downright temptatious to try and stop a primo racer like me from getting the record, but we all gotta play by the rules, rookie.
Now, just a second. You're the no-good cheater who's always breaking the rules.
Well, I can't say racing interests me, but I need to defeat the Unversed. Tell me what I've got to do.
Are you talking about all those carts that look like scary, ugly monsters?
Yeah, basically.
Well, we've only ever seen the monsters on the track. That's it! Terra, you just need to enter the races. And while you're at it, take that Captain Dark down a notch or two. He's always breaking the rules and causing trouble.
I have to become a racer?
Now, I'm sure I don't have to tell you.
I know. I'll play by the rules.
Although...
Yay! Terra's gonna be a new racer! Just come talk to me whenever you're ready. I'll get you signed up and everything.
Cool. Would you mind telling me what the rules are? That would be awesome. Anywho, welcome to Disney Town. Quite a festive town, if I do say so myself. Anywho, all we really need to do here is just do the races and then everything will be fine and hunky-dory. Or you can just explore Disney Town for a bit. In order to progress Terra's story, you do need to do the race, which you can just simply do just that if you want. But the reason why I'm exploring the town for a bit is Well, I kind of want some treasures, some experience, some more money, because money makes the world go round, as they say. There we go. That takes care of you. There we go. All done with that. Got some nice XP out of that. Pretty neat, don't you think? Give me the treasure, please. Thank you very much. Playback, interesting. It's a payback move. Use paybacks to counterattack even after an enemy sends you flying. Very interesting. When it comes to payback moves, unfortunately they're not really all that good when it comes to a lot of the Kingdom Hearts games. They're very situational. Sometimes they work relatively well, like in Kingdom Hearts 2 when you're fighting against Sephiroth. Honestly, I feel as though that's the only time where a counterattack would actually be good. But when it comes to this game, I'm not 100% sure when exactly something like that would be useful. I mean, sure, it does have its uses, don't get me wrong. Even so, I would only really use counterattacks sparingly, so keep that in mind. Excuse me. Although it does make you wonder when it comes to the races here, what are the rules exactly? How is it that Pete is breaking them? That is a very good question, and one without answers, unfortunately. I don't know what's up with that. It's like, wait, where are the enemies? Why is no one here? Whatever. No big deal. Yeah, I've actually heard about that. And I think they made the intentional design choice to use that particular design just to make fun of his OG design as seen in the first trailer of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which everyone despised with an iron hammer, I guess. But really, no one really liked that at all. And it was not exactly... It wasn't exactly well received, hence the reason why the game, or not the game, but the movie was delayed by almost a year, so they could redesign the character in its entirety, and it looks a hell of a lot better now than it did back then. Oh, and by the way, Disney Town is not only home to all the different races that you can do here, but there are also a few other minigames that you can partake in. Each character does have to play one of the required minigames here. Terra has to race, and as far as what Ven does, he has a different minigame in mind. It involves sort of like a Dance Dance Revolution kind of game, involving Huey, Dewey, and Louie, whom we just passed by not that long ago. Oh, there's that. And also, there's one additional minigame that you can play as well, which is Fruit Volleyball, aka probably what is considered to be one of the worst minigames in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, as far as completionists are concerned. As far as me and my opinion on the game, I haven't played it in a very long time, so I can't say whether or not my opinion is actually validated, or if it's, if I'm looking at the minigame with rose-tinted glasses, or what. Regardless, it's been quite a while since I've last played that particular minigame. Yeah, I have to agree with you there. If they stuck with that horrible Sonic the Hedgehog design, ugh, God, it would have been so much worse, but that's Hollywood for you. They're very stubborn. At least for the most part. Thankfully, there was enough fan outcry to say, hey, fix his character, gosh dang it. Okay, just a wee bit more, that would be awesome. You know, I haven't really maxed out Cinderella's D-Link yet. Might as well do that. Might as well do that while we're here. I'm surprised that didn't work as well as it should have. Whatever. No biggie. I'm surprised I triggered the finishing move. Figures that I would trigger the finishing move and no additional Heartless show... I mean, Unversed show up while the finishing move was active. Oh well, it is what it is. Also, please forgive me if I accidentally keep calling the Unversed Heartless. I'm just so used to Heartless in the Kingdom Hearts series. Makes sense. What can I say? I'm a bit of a heartless fool. I definitely agree with you there. Everyone would be watching the Sonic the Hedgehog movie for Jim Carrey, and only Jim Carrey. Let's revert, please. Okay, as far as I know, we're gonna need a bit of a nice Thunder God, and we're gonna need a lot of it. Dang it. Looks like I won't be going much further than this, not unless I rearrange my entire command deck. Although, I think I can make a new one. Can't I? I could have swore that I could do that. Dang it! I could have swore... Yes, you can. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and choose the second deck, and I'm gonna go ahead and add some Thunder-like commands if I can. Thunder Surge, that ought to do that. Do for that. Any other Thunder moves? Here we go, some Thunder. Thunder! Do the Thunder! Okay, I need to stop now. Otherwise everyone will cancel me super quick. That would not be fun. Okay. That ought to do it. And for those wondering, yeah, I am definitely going to be switching back to my primary deck once we get this thing up and running. I just hate the fact that it takes so dang long to charge these commands. Although, that didn't take very long at all. I thought it was going to take a lot more Thunders. Maybe it's a one and done thing. Who knows? Only one way to find out. Oh, that's right, I forgot the command decks. Deck 1. Perfect. Okay, come on, let's go. I know it seems like I'm wasting a lot of time here, but there is a good reason why I'm doing it. It's all for the treasure and the experience. Because trust me, we're going to need a lot of these things. Oh, thank God that worked. I want to grab this treasure at the very least. Told you it was worth it coming here. Okay. That took a little bit of time, but hey, it's fine. That's totally fine with me. There is a sticker here. I could just drop down and grab it, which I do plan on doing that. This requires a little bit of planning and not walking off the platform like an idiot. Good job, me. I hate it when that happens. Oh well. Perfect. Got ourselves a Pete sticker. That sounds kind of messed up. What can I say? Sometimes I have some messed up thoughts running through this head of mine. I kind of wish these gears would move just a wee bit faster, but dang it! Well, I guess it was a good thing I fell, because treasure. Kinda want the treasure. Treasure's sparkly. It's shiny. Also, we got ourselves a new command. Dang it, man. Might as well do something, right? By the way, there are certain commands that you can unlock later down the line, which are more celebratory commands or joke commands. They don't do much, but they are tied to a trophy. And when I say trophy, I mean like a PlayStation trophy. Or an achievement on Xbox. Sadly, achievements and trophies are not a thing on Nintendo Switch. Music is weird. I definitely agree, because this is just another rendition of the Mickey Mouse March. It's not my favorite tune, that's for certain. But it's not my least favorite either. It's atmospheric. It's just one of those things that's there. It fits, and that's all there is to it. It does get repetitive after a while, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Excuse me? Okay, let's keep moving. I wonder how far the underground goes and how far can Terra explore this place. It is nice knowing that you do get the map for this place relatively early on. Ooh, pretty neat. Well, that was a waste of a surprise, but it is what it is. Terra, could you target some of the other enemies around here? That would be great. Ooh, Rockbreaker. New finishing command. Neato. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's see what else this place has to offer other than guess we're playing a little bit of pinball. What do we have over here? Oh, okay, this is back to the entrance of the raceway. That's cool, I guess. Also, I'm pretty sure this is where you can spawn certain Heartless. I could be wrong, though. I could have swore there was another platform around here which you'd need to glide to. I could be wrong. Perhaps I am. Alright, let's go. Head back this way a little bit. Oh. That's a peculiar area. Zero gravity, yo. I wonder if I need to hit something in order to trigger these things to release the laser gate. You know what, I probably shouldn't worry about this at all. Just get moving. Although, when it comes to getting money, this is a pretty good way of making it, albeit you're only making like a little bit of money every couple of seconds. Yeah, I have to agree with you there when it comes to AI stuff. I'm not exactly a big fan of that, though. That was interesting. Okay. Enough wasting time. Let's do some racing now, shall we? Oh, and getting back to your conversation or your comment about CGI and AI. I'm not exactly a big fan of AI, honestly. Honestly, it's just very unethical, at least in my opinion. Also, for whatever reason, when it comes to certain conversations such as these, the game limits its frame rate back down to 30 FPS. Why? I don't know! It's weird. It's such a weird design decision. Funny enough, there's actually a mod on PC where you can actually restore the game's frame rate back to 60 FPS in those situations. Hell, even in the cutscenes, too. So, that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's play some Rumble Racing. Battle rivals and race for first place. Accelerate with X, brake with square, make sharper turns by changing directions when you brake and then hit the gas again. Interesting. Yeah, fair enough. That is a fair enough opinion to have. Okay, if we see that targeting marker, press circle to strike against the enemy. Remember to block attacks with triangle. Okay. Neat. Sounds good to me. Also, when it comes to the rumble racing, believe it or not, there are multiple tracks, but Terra only has to do the easy track. And that's all you need to do. Hey. Let's play. I really need to figure out how to drift. Because drifting, I believe, is going to be a requirement for future tracks.
See ya.
Later, dude. When it comes to these races, it's definitely fun to do, and probably the best minigame out of the entire lot of minigames you can play here in Disney Town. At least in my opinion. Kind of weird how the first race that you do with Terra, you have to do 5 laps. And I think it's like that for all tracks in general, not just this one. I mean, it does make sense why you have to do so many laps. It is a pretty short track. If you only have to do 3 laps, then this game would be over, like, right now. In about 1:15, or a little bit less. Even so. Just saying. Thankfully, it seems like if you run into a wall, there really isn't that big of a penalty for doing so, but hitting obstacles like that, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Well, that kind of stinks. We're on the final lap and everything. Although, it is nice knowing that the AI opponents don't tend to take the shortcut. I don't think that applies to all tracks, though, so keep that in mind. And thankfully, the AI in this game is not unfair like Wave Race 64, because, oh my lord! Talk about unfair. Alright, that was easy enough. That makes sense. And also, Captain Dark was sent into the frickin' dark. Alright, cool. And after completing that, we now unlock Rumble Racing in the Mirage Arena. That's cool. And got ourselves a high potion for our troubles. Neat.
Oh, my cart must have sprung a spring. You yahoos, just wait. Next time I'll clobber all of you.
Later, Pete.
Yippee! I hope he's gone for good. Nobody's gonna vote for a weasel like you, Pete.
Vote?
Pete? Vote? What are you talking about?
My thoughts exactly.
It means the Million Dreams Award. It's a very popular part of our Dream Festival. Everyone in town votes for who we think is the most exemplary citizen. And since everybody knows how much of a troublemaker Pete is, he probably figured wearing a disguise was the only way he'd get any votes. No votes, no prize.
No, really?
The prize is all he really wants anyway. He doesn't care about being a good citizen.
Sounds like every president in the United States ever.
The award is supposed to help us appreciate how much we all look out for each other every day. Well, one thing I know for sure, I'm voting for Terra. Your racing really saved the day against those monster carts. Hip hip hooray for Terra!
Although, that does make me wonder. We're just visiting the town. Why
I got
is...
something out of it too. I learned that you don't always have to bend the rules to reach your goals.
That's cool.
All this time, I've been staring into the darkness. But That doesn't mean I have to jump in.
Well, that's pretty neat. Pretty neat little lesson, if I do say so myself. Oh, there we go. We're all done here. All done with that world. Pretty quick. And we also unlocked the command board for it, so that's awesome. The Dream Festival has a wealth of wonderful attractions, including some you may not have tried yet. Come back and visit soon. Technically speaking, we've already sort of visited the town quite a bit. So, that's awesome. Okay. I wonder if I should try melding some new commands. I'm going to say yeah, I should. Just for the sake of doing so, but then again, maybe I really shouldn't yet. I thought about equipping a Payback Fang, but honestly, I don't think that is a good idea. At least, not yet. Not yet, anyway. Okay. On to the next world, as far as where we're going to go to next. I think I'm going to go for Olympus Coliseum. Why? Because, well, I feel like it for one. 2, it's a neat little world. And 3, well, you'll see. Whoa, hello! Talk about a warm welcome. Oof! Damn, Herc! Not looking so good. Don't worry, we got your back. Let's do this. Time to clean house now, shall we? These unverse shouldn't take too much of an effort to take down. At least the keyword is shouldn't. Although we do have some new unversed here, which might give us a bit of a run for our money. Oops. Wrong button. Kinda surprised that guy didn't smash my face in just because I messed up the surprise command. Well. Oh, nice miss.
Take that.
Mind Square. Mind Square is definitely one of the best spells in the game. Albeit, it is a little bit on the more situational side. But hey, it is what it is. Be careful here. How did that miss? Whatever. Fine. We got this. Still got this yet.
Stop. Want some?
For some reason, I'm thinking I can change targets upon locking onto an enemy, but I don't think I can do that in this game. Then again, I could be wrong, or I'm just misremembering. Well, regardless, switching from one target to another is not exactly an easy feat. Well, that's one way of dealing with these guys, and that is just to either counterattack or just slam jam them with magic. Even though Terra's magic is not exactly the best, it is what it is. It's not a big deal. When it comes to my videos, have I ever met my fans in person? No, I haven't, actually.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. Guess they were too much for me. I'm just gonna have to train harder. You're pretty tough. You really handled those things. Are you here to enter the games?
The games?
What games?
The games. To see who's strongest. One day, I'm gonna win them all and become a true hero.
Hank, where are you? Front and center right now, or I'm tacking on another 1,000 laps.
Uh-oh. Gotta go. The Colosseum's just up ahead. I hope I get to see you fight there sometime!
I hope so too.
A competition. I
Sounds
should
neat.
find out how strong I really am.
Well, considering that I'm level 22 right now, this might be a good opportunity to showcase our strength. As everyone knows, Terra's the big, strong, beefy boy. That's all I'm saying. I could have swore there was some treasure chests around here. I could be wrong. I guess I am wrong. Although, when it comes to that particular area, it doesn't serve much of a purpose except to do some training. Oh.
Jeez Louise, one chump after another.
Hello there, James Woods.
Who's who of Decathlon disasters around here. All I need is one measly warrior tough enough to give Zeus a jolt of his own medicine. Wait. Dark, moody, powerful? Yes, he's perfect.
This is it.
How sad is this?
The hell are you talking about?
Pains me to see it. All that power going to waste.
Who are you?
Name is Hades, Lord of the Dead, God of the Underworld, yada yada, how you doing? Hey, let me guess. You're trying to put the kibosh on the darkness inside you. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Well,
How
anyway,
do you know
bad
about
idea.
that?
Wait, what?
Okay, stay with me. Darkness is inside everybody. Nothing to be ashamed of. You play nice with it, and darkness will be your best friend. But if you go and get all self-conscious and refuse to face it, the darkness will run over you like a debutante at a toga sale. And then where are you? Nowhere. Now me, I look at you, and I see potential. That's right, kid. You got the potential to conquer the darkness inside you. And I'll even give you some pointers. I mean, believe me, if anybody knows conquering, I know conquering.
And why
Let's
haven't you
hear it
conquered
then.
anything yet?
How do I conquer the darkness?
Easy. You sign up for the games. I know. Please, Lord Hades, the games. But hey, you would be surprised what you can learn in the heat of battle.
Funny enough, he does have a point.
I'll be right there to guide you every step of the way. I'm kind of what you'd call an expert in the art of darkness. Oh, decide fast. This is a limited time offer.
It's a limited time offer, so act fast. But wait, there's more. Call right now and we'll add on an additional hoodie. Only an additional $5.99 plus shipping and handling. That's right, you get all of this for an amazing price of only $24.99. Just kidding. Oh, God. I can never be a salesman of any kind, honestly. I am too honest of a person. Same also holds true for me being a politician. That just ain't happening, Chief. I don't want everyone to hate me. And want me dead. You know? Not exactly a fun time. Let's... anything... worth investing in. Well, I do need another Curaga, so... pick one of these. Hair slide, payback thing. Okay. I don't think I really need to worry too much about this. I keep thinking that L1 and R1 change categories, but no, that is not the case at all. I'm a fool. Okay. Now it's time to enter the games. To answer your question from earlier, Super Colex, no one's ever said, oh gosh, I'm General Snivy, I love your videos. Unfortunately, no, I haven't ran into anyone like that in real life. Not yet, anyway. Maybe I'll run into someone like that in a convention. If I ever go to one. But the odds of that happening are practically slim to none. Sure, I am fairly close to Boston, I guess. It is several hours away, roughly 5 to 6 hours, but still, that's still a trip. Alright, Time to close the deal and enter the games.
When are you gonna tell me how to conquer the darkness?
Hold your chariot horses. You would not believe the bureaucracy involved with these things. Name?
Terra.
Terra Mall.
Kind of earthy, but all right. Now, height and weight.
5'8", 265 pounds.
Favorite god? Come on, Hades. There, ba-boom. Easy peasy.
Actually, yes. That is pretty cool.
You're already starting to get all warm and fuzzy with that darkness inside you. It's sweet, really. And hey, by the time you win the final match here, you'll have figured out how to conquer it for good. And don't worry, anything goes wrong, I'll make it all go away. Service with a smile.
Yeah, sure. Sure it is. James. Hey, let's play. Here we go. When it comes to the Coliseum games, you do have to win all rounds in a row. Otherwise, you will have to restart from the very beginning. And believe it or not, this is a pretty big roadblock for a lot of people. So when it comes to these rounds, you definitely want to bring your A game and unleash your most powerful abilities. Avoid using abilities like Stop, Stopra, etc., because that is a big waste of time. Trust me. You don't want to run out of time even after you beat the ever-loving bananas out of the enemy. Trust me, it ain't fun. It ain't fun having to go quite a ways in only to have to restart the entire frickin' thing. All I'm saying. Goodbye. I guess at this point I am considered to be a bit overpowered, but hey, better to be overpowered than underpowered when it comes to things like this. Slice and diced. Ah, okay. I figured as much. I'm gonna turn this down to 19.3. Negative 19.3 decibels. There, that should be better. If it isn't, please let me know. Also, when it comes to editing the live stream, of which I'll be uploading to YouTube later, I will be making the adjustments there. So, up until here will be a good point to say, hey, this is where I need to turn the volume down and put that onto a separate track or something. Just to make sure everything runs hunky-dory and smoothly. Because believe it or not, I do somewhat edit my streams just a little bit. Albeit the only sort of editing I do is just to edit out the pre-stream. And also if I do any sort of BRBs, I edit those out too. That is if I happen to catch them. Although it depends on the BRB and its length. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to catch. But yeah, does this sound better? Is everything sounding good? I'm not being overpowered by the game anymore? Or do I need to turn it down a little more? Please let me know. Oh, and by the way, as you may have noticed, Terra was inflicted with confusion. All that really does is that it inverts your controls temporarily.
Take that. You're done.
Okay. All done. Or maybe not. There we go. Nice, first try! Probably helps that I'm at level 22 versus what level I'm typically at, which I believe is roughly level 10. I could be wrong, but whatever. Hey, we obtained Sonic Impact as our prize. Use Sonic Impact to slide repeatedly and knock your way past enemies. Although this makes me wonder, when it comes to something like this, does this eliminate your invulnerability frames? That's something I'm kind of wondering. Because when it comes to moves like that, and really elemental dodges and things of that nature, it eliminates your invulnerability frames. Which is, yeah, that's really bad. Should I equip it or should I not? You know what, I'll equip it to the air slide. Okay, never mind, it applied for both. Well, whatever, guess we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. If it does end up removing my invulnerability frames, or if things get a bit too rough, then I'll just take the move off altogether. Okay, let's see. Should I... Which one should I go ahead and pick? Guess you. And as far as what other abilities I should equip... Fire Screen. I know how to do it. I know how to be good when it comes to that. At least for now. Okay, just a little more? Alright, thank you for letting me know. Okay, I set it to negative 23.6 decibels. So that should be a little bit better. Hopefully not too low. Okay, I figured as much. I didn't want it to be too quiet, because that's something that can happen when I'm playing games on the Switch. I guess it's console dependent. Because on PS5, it is a little bit louder, but other than that, everything seems fine. At least for right now. Time to head to the finals. And no, we're not talking about the finals, the video game. No. We're talking about the finals of this game.
Okay, this is not what I had in mind. But hey, I can improvise. Time for Plan Beta.
Pardon me, coming through. I'm gonna miss my match.
Hello there, young man.
Hello, Plan Beta. Hey, kid!
Huh?
Over here. Come here.
Looks like Hades is cooking up a quite a nasty little scheme.
Once I've conquered the darkness in my heart, I'll never have to fear it again.
Alright, time for the final round. Let's go! Alright, let's do this. Say hello to the mysterious soldier. And for those who have played this game already, this man's identity will be revealed soon enough. And damn, he hits hard. Although, not really all that hard. Okay, yeah, that's bad. A nice firestorm, buddy. Why don't you take a minute to chill? Although that's kind of the wrong spell to even mention that sort of comment, but here we go. Nice. Well, we're about to find out who this mysterious soldier is. And for those who have played Final Fantasy, you got a pretty good idea.
Huh?
Whoa! That's not good.
Stop it! The match is over!
Yeah. Hello? Do you want to die?
He was a pushover before. What's gotten into him?
It's the power of darkness.
I'm not doing this.
Ooh.
He's being controlled.
Being controlled by the darkness.
That's So what do you think? You like my new super warrior? See, right here. It's the power of darkness. Could have been yours, still could, if you open up to it.
Hades! You were just playing me. The darkness will never have me.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Whatever you say, Terra. That's a good boy.
Help me. You've gotta set my heart free.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Let's go kill a kid. Just kidding. Alright.
It's over. Heal. Come on.
When it comes to this fight, if I recall correctly, if you lose here, then what will happen is you'll have to redo the prior fight. Could be wrong, but then again, who knows? Albeit, I think that's what happens if you select continue rather than retry. Oh dear, I'm dead. I was hoping that was still part of the combo, but no, not quite. Alright, let's give that another go. Honestly, I have to agree. He looks a lot better without the helmet, but that's just me. You know, it would be really nice if I could go into the menus or something just to change my abilities around. Too bad that wasn't a thing until Kingdom Hearts 3. Ah, dang it! I meant to D-Link with Cinderella, but I ended up hitting X instead of square, instead of the correct button. Dang it! Whatever, this is fine. Still work with this. I say as I'm still getting freaking murdered immediately.
You can't escape.
Okay. Give this another try. Hopefully not get murdered. Who wants to talk about murder? Although, I'm wondering if juggling is the way to go when it comes to this fight.
You can't escape.
Okay, I thought I could dodge that, but or block that, but here we are. That was a bit too close for comfort.
Come on.
For some reason, I'm thinking I can air block in this game, but no, that was not a thing until Kingdom Hearts 3, unfortunately. Yeah, that totally sounds like something that can happen. There we go. I wonder where the crowd is. Probably high in the clouds or something.
It looks like I bet on the wrong dark horse. That kid doesn't have what it takes to handle darkness.
I wouldn't underestimate him so much.
You gonna make it?
Yeah. I'm finally free. Where is...
He's gone.
Man, how could I let a guy like him control me? I'll never live it down.
It's alright. These things happen sometimes.
Terra.
Thanks, Terra. I'm Zack.
Nice to meet you, Zack, aka Super Butterbun's favorite boy.
Definitely. Terra, you're exactly what I pictured a hero would be.
That's cool. Thanks.
Not the way you look. There's something else about you.
Maybe it's my parachute
I'm no hero.
pants.
Trust me.
You kidding? Listen to those cheers, man. You don't get to decide
No,
if
it is
you're a
not
hero or
then,
not.
Supercolix.
They do. And they've already made up their mind. Whether you like it or not, you're their hero. And mine, too.
That's awesome.
It's too bad. I really wanted to fight you fair and square.
Don't worry about it, kid.
Maybe someday, Zach.
Yeah. If only we could participate in the games again, and then have a proper rematch. But it is what it is. But hey, I'll take a nice D-Link with Zack for my troubles. And we also got ourselves a new Keyblade, Mark of a Hero. A Keyblade that provides an extra boost in strength and deals higher damage when you land a critical hit. Neat. Awesome. I definitely like the fact that we're going through these worlds super quickly. Unlike the last session, which we only completed like a couple of worlds before we had to end the session. But that was mainly due to the fact that we had to deal with a lot of cutscenes and lore and just explaining basically everything under the sun. Right. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this before or not, but you definitely want to equip the newest Keyblade if you possibly can, basically always. There are exceptions, of course, but even so. Okay, so as far as Zack's current skill set, they're pretty neat. Definitely worth getting your hands on, that's for sure, and also worth upgrading to the max eventually. But it is kind of all RNG of whether or not that will actually happen. Alright! Another world down, on to the next one. And as far as the next world is concerned, this one's pretty special, because, believe it or not, this takes place within the first 15 minutes of Lilo and Stitch. AKA Deep Space. I wonder if we'll run into Kevin Spacey here. Hopefully not, because, you know, he loves touching people inappropriately. Whoa!
Way out here?
Well, this is peculiar. That's a lot of unversed. When it comes to these unversed in this fight in general, we'll actually be doing so in space for the first time. In fact, there's only like one other instance we actually do this, and that's within the upcoming world. So we attack with X and triangle and use square to defend ourselves. And that's really all there is to it. And of course you can push the circle button to jump. You just mash the X button to spin around like a record player, baby, going round, round. And you just push the triangle button to charge straight ahead. Honestly, when it comes to this fight, you don't need to worry so much about dying, because, really, these guys are not a threat at all. You just need to defeat a certain number of them, and bada bing, bada boom, we're already done. See what I mean? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Whoa, that's a big-ass ship!
Huh?
Might want to get... Oh boy, too late! Well, that was quite the trip, but anywho, welcome to Deep Space. AKA the first 15 minutes of Lilo and Stitch. No, seriously, it is the first 15 minutes of the film.
Is he the one?
Yes, Grand Councilwoman.
I've confined him until we can determine what he is. Take cover. Leave it to me to handle these fiends.
Looks like we got a bit of trouble out here.
Arrest. Eventually.
First.
Well, so much for being a captain, am I right? Captain Gantu.
I'll give you a fight.
What a dummy. Whatever. No biggie. Time to deal with the unversed again. And this is to be expected after all. Main character always has to clean up the messes of which everyone makes. I mean, everyone. Well, at least we're not doing another escort mission. Good lord. We've had enough of that already with Cinderella back in her world. AKA the, I was gonna say the Enchanted Dominion, but that's not right. It's the Castle of Dreams. Good lord. Enchanted Dominion, or... Okay, I'm getting my words confused again. Good lord. Like I can remember absolutely everything about the Kingdom Hearts universe. And I'm actually a pretty big fan of this series overall. Okay. Go ahead and roll around at the speed of sound. Well, that's one way of ending a fight. Am I right?
Very impressive display.
And who might you be?
Wait! You help! I have been imprisoned on ridiculous charges.
And what charges are those? Please
I am
explain.
an innocent scientist who created the galaxy's most destructive, constructive species of all time. Why, my experiment could annihilate creatures you fought so hard. He is bulletproof, fireproof, and can think faster than supercomputer. He can see in the dark and move objects 3,000 times his rather diminutive size. And for reasons preposterous, the Federation Council fears him. They take him away from me and throw me here in small, stuffy, rather badly lit cell.
I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons for locking you up. Yeah, exactly. Because he's so powerful.
Everyone always gets antsy in pantsy when somebody more powerful is in the neighborhood. You understand, perhaps?
I suppose.
Make to rescue him, or he'll be banished to far reaches of space.
Okay then. Take me to him.
Maybe he can help us. Who knows?
Experiment 626. His name I give to adorable fluffy creature you're helping for to rescue. And I am genius scientist who created him, Dr. Jumbo Jukiba.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Terra.
Pleasure is all ours. 626 is this way. Hurry!
Okay. Time to seek him out then. Could have swore there was a treasure in here I can get my hands on.
Stop!
Can I please remember to hit the right button? That'd be great. Alright, let's get moving. It is kind of interesting to see that this spaceship is really damn huge. And I'm talking about both the exterior and the interior. So, it is nice knowing that the size of the ship's exterior is also reflective of that of its interior size too. And remember, this was all back on the original PlayStation Portable. Like, way back in the day. So having a bigger world like this, it's pretty neat. Especially on the portable console. Kinda wish they pulled something like that off again in current time. But instead, we have to rely on the power of the cloud in order for that to happen, and we all know that's a bit of a buggy, crappy experience. Oh, hello there. How y'all doing? Why don't you go down in history for me? Okay, that was poorly mentioned. Whatever, no biggie.
Fire! Say goodbye!
I was gonna say, is fire really not that effective against these guys? No, it is.
Thunder!
They just have some fairly high defenses against magic, which I guess that makes sense. And also, considering Terra's magic is not exactly that great to begin with, not exactly helpful, to say the least. Yeah, pretty good idea to put our armor on, because, well, we're kind of going into space here. And space is kind of lacking in the oxygen department, you know? I say, that was pretty neat. Also, I'm pretty sure there's no treasures out here whatsoever, so really, there's not much of a point of staying out there for very long, except just to get some additional experience, and that's really about it. Come on, seriously? Stupid turret. They all have to be such jerks. All of them. It also doesn't help that the young Burst are here too. Not exactly great. I'm surprised that even worked, considering that the enemy was still jiggling and juggling. Okay, that's taken care of. Sit down, son. On to the next one. Hopefully I won't be knocked back into the nearest loading zone. Okay, good. Be good. Now, I could have swore there was another treasure chest around here. Of course, I got that one. Oh, this one. There we are. Perfect. Oh, when it comes to this particular room, and really a lot of the rooms around here, we'll be dealing with a lot of low gravity. So as a result of that, we'll be able to get some serious height when navigating throughout the entirety of this place, or at least throughout most of the rooms in this particular area. Although one thing to keep in mind is that there are certain treasure chests which will become unattainable if you happen to activate the low gravity part of the ship. So remember to re-enable the gravity if you want to get certain treasures. You'll be able to tell which ones you'll not be able to grab by the fact that they're kind of floating in the air. I know it sounds kind of weird, but hey, I'm just saying. Get rid of Sonic Impact, please. Seriously, that needs to go into the trash. Because it is trash. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is blacklisted, all things considered. Then again, I could be wrong. Hollywood is stubborn. I mean, if he makes people money, who cares about controversy, even if it involves touching people, you know? Oh, and by the way, when it comes to the whole low gravity thing, it does not apply to every single room which the gravity is affected. There are certain panels that are scattered throughout the ship which we need to interact with in order to change the gravitational pull. Or the gravitational force, rather. Like right down there, you see? Although you probably can't see now because I walked right past it, but I digress. Open the chest gate.
Fire!
There we go. Problem solved. I don't know what the hell happened there. Whatever. No biggie. It's best to try to grab as many treasure chests as you can on your way down to the control panel. Because otherwise, they're going to be floating. They're going to be going for a nice float. And when that happens, well, you can't exactly get the treasure now, can you? No. You just can't.
Take that!
Well, that's one way of getting rid of an obstacle. Bye! is another room I can access, which may not be a bad idea to go into right now, but I want to see what else I can find down here. And besides, there are more enemies I need to fight and take down first.
Fire!
Oh shoot, wrong button. Wow, seriously? What is up with the game's AI? Why is it so, well, not very smart? It's smart. It's very smart. It does English good. Just like me. Wonder where you were. There you go. That wouldn't have been good. I did not want to go boom yet. Because I think if they explode right next to you, then it's a one-hit kill. At least on critical it is. But then again, maybe it's not if you're at a high enough level. Also, please open the chest for the love of sore zippers. There we go. See what I mean about the whole gravity thing? Not exactly allowing you to open up chests. Yeah, I see what you mean when it comes to that. Although I don't really use Wikipedia as a big source of information, because it is easily edible. By edible, I mean not so much you can eat it, but more like you can edit it. You can edit basically everything and anything and everything when it comes to Wikipedia. Can I please do a little bit of shopping? That would be awesome. Let's see. Magdara, huh? Gun block, huh? Press square to block head-on attacks and stun your attackers if successful. You know, this may actually be a useful block. Sounds awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and equip it. Also nice. Got some more abilities. Very nice to have. Go ahead and equip the stun block. I know it sounds kind of counterproductive to unequip something like that and instead unequip the focus block, but hey, better to have something like that. Better to have it in my back pocket, I guess. No biggie. Might be a good idea to meld a command or two. Blitz and Dark Haze. I could always buy another Dark Haze if I need it. I definitely want to keep my Fire Surges, as well as my Thunder Surges. Maybe I'll go ahead and use the Stun Edges. Or maybe I can't, okay, there we go. Huh, I can make another Thunder Surge. Cool. Let's see. Bounding Crystal. This might actually be useful. I'm gonna go with this. Link Prize Plus. Is it really a worthwhile ability to have? I'm gonna say yes. Because that does help with restoring your D-links, if you happen to use them. I think I can meld another commander. So, let's see. Try Dark Haze. And I can get a whole new ability altogether with that. Let's see. I'm gonna use a pulsing crystal on this. Leaf Bracer. Dang it! Well, at least I got a new move, Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade is useful. Leaf Bracer is also useful, but I already have a Leaf Bracer, and there's no additional stacking when it comes to that, so you reap what you sow. It is what it is. No biggie. Okay, we'll roll with what we have for now. Yeah, that is true. Kevin Spacey did voice the main villain in A Bug's Life. And that was before people found out about his inappropriateness, if you catch my drift. Alright, let's move on now, shall we? What do we have over here? Oh, more unversed. Oh, fun. Okay, that was a bit crazy. Well, that's one way of getting that. Also, thank God for iframes. I'm telling you right now, if I didn't have those, I would be donezo. That would not have been fun to deal with. That's for sure. You may be wondering, why did I just exit the room and re-enter? And the reason for that is quite simple. Because if I were to die in this next fight, then I would have to get the chests all over again. Also, hi!
Amazing. You see, not such tremendous power in such itty-bitty package. Truly, he's the one, and that's the only. The mightiest creature in all of galaxy. And his
really?
only singular instinct to destroy everything he touches. See?
What?
Whoa! Hey there, buddy. Hey! Dude! Get that back! Jerk!
Give that back!
My thoughts exactly.
Already marked for destruction.
No, stop! My friend gave me that!
Friend? Are you joking? Such concept is totally lost on 626.
I'm not so sure about that. See? My point has been proven.
Funny. This whole time I've been telling myself I want to be stronger, more independent. But the second I let my heart do the talking, I find out how little I really know myself. And how much I miss them.
Very true. And also, Super Colux, yes, I am aware of the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. I'm pretty sure there's a teaser trailer out there somewhere, and it was released recently. I haven't actually seen it myself. I think I've seen it briefly on Twitter or something. Not 100% sure, but regardless, I know it's out there. And I have seen Stitch's design when it comes to that live-action movie. It's interesting. Did anyone actually ask for something like that? I'm going to say no, but it is what it is.
That experiment of yours. You sure about him? Maybe in his heart he wants friends, just like the rest of us.
Impossible, Pesce. He has no actual feelings, only destructive instincts I have carefully chosen for him. Or perhaps you need another demonstration of my evil geniusness.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay, time to deal with Experiment 221. He does have a proper name, though I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Believe it or not, his first appearance was not in Lilo and Stitch, but rather in the sort of the sequel movie after Lilo and Stitch, and that was just before Lilo and Stitch the series. Which plenty enough when it comes to that. I haven't seen it in God knows how long. It's been many, many years. Haven't seen it since I was a kid. I definitely like what I've watched. I haven't seen it in its entirety, though. Also, Sonic Blade is OP as always. I love it.
Fire! Want some? Fire!
I'm surprised I was able to block that. Hey, and people rag on Terra's block being crap. They're crap. They're a load of crap. That's all I'm saying. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun to deal with. How about you get out here and face me, you jerkwad? Okay, I guess you're not completely invincible while you're using Sonic Blade, not like in Kingdom Hearts 2. Very true, he does look way too cute to be deadly, but you know what they say, appearances can be deceiving.
Oh, you'll be all right, little one. Huh?
Yeah, could you kindly not do that again? Also, hello there.
What is it? Why have you returned?
Maybe he's wondering what a friend is.
Ridiculous.
My name is Terra.
Terra.
Yes. I can't explain friendship. When you feel it, you'll know it.
Not if I have any say in the matter. You are only meant to think about what it is you will destroy next. Now, I fix what is wrong with you.
How about no? Leave him alone.
Red alert! Experiment 626 and 2 prisoners have escaped from the cell bay. Security, locate the fugitives immediately.
Oh boy.
Experiment 626 and 2 prisoners have escaped from the cell
Well,
bay.
I can't stay here and get caught.
No, really? Time to make a quick exit.
Ven, Aqua, I'll find some way to make things right.
Well, that was certainly fun. And with that, we got ourselves another D-Link with Experiment 626, aka Stitch. He has one of the strongest final abilities of which you can unlock in the entire game. And as far as what that ability is, well, we kind of need to max out his D-Link in order to find out what it is. Because I don't want to spoil it here. I've already spoiled enough things as is. Also, new Keyblade, Hyperdrive! Let's see, I think I got enough time to do one more world before we reach the 3-hour mark. And we also unlocked a new command board for Deep Space. Neato! Okay, let's go ahead and equip the new Keyblade now, shall we? I said let's equip the new Keyblade. Okay, it's under items. Wait. Okay, that Keyblade is technically stronger, but Hyperdrive, it is more balanced. You know what, I'm going to keep this current Keyblade, the Mark of a Hero. Why? Because it suits Terra better. Equipping something like that would be more beneficial for someone like Terra or Aqua. That's all I'm saying. Because Terra and... or no. Aqua and Ven are a little bit more balanced. Although, Aqua is more geared towards magic. While Ven is the balanced one. Let's see, should I change this out for another ability? You know what, yes. Okay, I can't do that. This might be useful, but I think I'm going to keep Mind Square for now. Why? Because it is definitely a really good ability to have. Trust me. Okay. On to the next world right after we save our progress. And believe it or not, this next world coming up is quite a familiar one for those who have played either the first Kingdom Hearts game or you played through Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Say hello to Neverland, and unlike some of the previous incarnations of Neverland, we actually get to explore this place in its entirety, and not just one section like the pirate ship or the actual island. We finally get to explore it all, which is awesome. Believe it or not, I believe there was a Jungle Book world which was cut in Birth by Sleep. And funny enough, if you happen to have a sort of Game Shark or Action Replay or something like that, you could restore that world, albeit it is only available on the original PSP release, and not available in this release of the game, or any of the future re-releases. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, that sounds like trouble.
What are they, Captain? Back! You'll not get me, treasure! Leave them to me.
Let's go. Time to get to work again. Same old story, same old song and dance. I'm sure these guys are totally friendly folks. For anyone who's watched Peter Pan or knows about the lore, we all know that's not exactly the case. And for those who have seen the movie Return to Neverland, you definitely know that Captain Hook is not exactly a friendly fellow. We all know he'll do whatever he must do in order to get his way. Like, he'll even manipulate a little girl just to deal with Peter Pan. That's all I'm saying. You done yet? No, of course not. Anywho, as you can see, we do have a new big boy unversed this time, in the form of a gorilla-like creature. He goes down basically just like the rest. It's nothing really to worry about whatsoever, honestly. Just smack him upside the head a few times and then you'll win. Although they do hit pretty hard, so keep that in mind. Also, for those wondering what the difference is between Surprise 1 and Surprise 2, well, Surprise 2, you do have to hit more button prompts, albeit just 2 more, but you do get more iframes during the process, for 1, and 2, you also get additional prizes out of the Surprise ability. Well, that's pretty neat.
Excuse me?
If I desired your assistance, I'd have demanded it. We had the situation under control.
Sure.
Isn't that right, Smee?
Oh, yes, Captain, completely. We would have cleaved those fiends to the brisket, we would. Why, I'd have given them a little of this and this.
And don't think your efforts mean you'll get a share of me treasure, understand?
I'm not after your precious box, Captain. I'm looking for a person. A boy wearing a mask. Ring any bells?
No, not a one.
Figures.
Smee! You blithering barnacle! We're off! We shall leave this place before the light draws them back again.
Light?
Hey, hold on. What did you just say about the light?
He's cooking up something.
Ah, yes, it's heartbreaking, really. This chest, you see, contains light gathered from all around. And I've got an acquaintance, a boy, who's sure to try and seize it.
A boy who's after the light. If it's not Vanitas, then who? Hey, why don't I help you keep the lights safe? Maybe you could tell me more about this boy who's troubling you. What's his name?
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, eh? Sounds like a sham. Kid. Hey you. Welcome to Neverland, and I mean the actual world itself. Not just a ship, not just a small location. I mean the actual island.
Right. I got you covered.
Although it makes me wonder, how is it that Terra is able to carry this chest all the way to its destination, while also fending off against every single enemy that wants to rip off his head? You know? Or just, in this case, rip out its heart. Or his heart. Good lord. I can't talk anymore. It is what it is. By the way, Neverland is another pretty big world. As far as the actual size is concerned, there's a lot of rooms. In other words, that makes it so this world is relatively large. It is pretty easy to get lost here, so try to keep on your toes. Albeit, it isn't that difficult to get, it's not that difficult to navigate through, but even so, it's still worth mentioning regardless. Now, as far as this particular area right here is concerned, doesn't really serve much of a purpose except maybe as a training ground for training some of your abilities and things like that. Other than that, there's really not much of a point in this room, at least for Terra. Believe it or not, we will be coming back here again with all the other characters. Because, believe it or not, every single character goes to all the same worlds, albeit they have their own interpretations of events. All taking place within their own perspectives, if you catch my drift. And you'll soon see what I mean, hopefully within the next session or two. Because there's no way we're going to finish Terra's story in this session, unfortunately. I know I just saved, but hey, can't hurt to save again. Okay, let's keep moving now, shall we? Okay, what do we got over here? Believe it or not, that particular tree stump, or just that tree in general, it has its own separate room. Wow, that was a delayed block if I ever saw one in my life. Oh dear, that's bad. Talk about getting smacked at the worst moment. Thankfully, it didn't cost me my life, but still. These things happen sometimes, unfortunately. Goodbye. Also, I'm pretty sure that enemies cannot knock you back into a previous loading zone, or any loading zone for that matter. It acts as an invisible wall. You need to get the skull rock. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't enter that stump. Or that tree. Not yet, anyway. Still, though, I think once we finish our businesses here within this place, we will be able to enter. Although there's not really much of a point in entering, just to maybe grab a couple of treasures, and that's really about it. Also, I'm not 100% sure if there's like an answer report here. Why did I say that? I meant a Xehanort report. Answer reports are not in this game. No. Confusion. It happens, unfortunately. I'm surprised that the enemy didn't come charging in at me, even though I was winding up for a big attack. Oh, you're gonna go for a swim. Oh, that's something. Also, speaking of swimming, This is the first time we actually had the ability to swim since the first Kingdom Hearts game. That's neat. Although there's no aquatic combat to worry about here, so I guess take that as you will. Some people may see that as a good thing, and others may not. It really depends on personal preference, really. Although it does make battling enemies a bit cumbersome and annoying, because if they drop into the water, then they just vanish. And what's even more annoying is that they also tend to respawn after that, and their health is basically all but restored. Dang it! And it's also super easy to fall down by mistake, too. So, if you happen to fall into the water yourself, you can mash the circle button to swim super quickly. Definitely has better swimming controls here versus the first Kingdom Hearts game. I'll tell you that much right now. One thing I'm definitely going to try to do within this session is try and finish up this world. Just so that way we're ready for what lies ahead. And again, maybe it would be wiser to call it quits after a certain point. And by that, I mean, like, end the session. And I'm sure we'll be able to make good time within the next 15 minutes. Maybe. We'll see. We'll most definitely see. Oh wow, an upgrade already. Oh dear, I'm so dead. Alright, I'm just gonna book it. I know it sounds kind of cowardly that I did that, but trust me, I did it for a reason. I did it so that way I can preserve the upgrade. Because, believe it or not, if I happened to have died there, then I would have lost it. And God knows how long it would take to get another one and get it back. It's all RNG when it comes to that sort of thing at the end of the day, which is rather unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is.
Want some?
Like, even now, I'm still trying to upgrade the rest of my D-Links, of which I still have yet to upgrade, like Cinderella. Unfortunately, the things are still not spawning. Not now. No need to continue that. I seriously wonder what the hell it is that causes those upgrades to even spawn in the first place.
Take that. Want some? Take that. Take that.
Still nothing, huh? Maybe it has something to do with certain abilities or magic? I have no clue. Honestly, it really is. It's all RNG, from my experience. Like, sometimes you'll be able to fully upgrade a D-Link right away as soon as one battle after killing 2 enemies, and other times it takes forever. It all depends on what the game feels like being like that day, you know? It is what it is. It figures I would upgrade Zack's D-Link instead of Cinderella's. Whatevs, it's just my luck. That's just the way it is. I think a good stopping point for today's session will be when I get through and finish Skull Rock. As I believe that will be roughly the halfway point when it comes to finishing this world. And again, I could be wrong, but still, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Hello there. Goodbye. I would really love to get my hands on that sticker right now, but that's clearly not happening anytime soon. die.
Fire! You're done!
Positively shocking, don't you think? Oh, that was cringe. Yo. Yeah, don't worry about the stickers. We'll be back for them later. For now, we need to keep moving. Get towards Skull Rock sometime this century. Oh, that wasn't quite what I had in mind, but hey, whatever works.
Fire! Want some? You're done!
There we go. All done with you. Kind of nice that I managed to get a free Kiraga out of that. I thought about breaking out the D-Link for Cinderella, but we're about done with this room anyway, so no point in even worrying about that now. If I have to, then I'll break it out as a means of emergency. It does act as an emergency heal sometimes, after all. So that's nice. And not just with Cinderella's D-Link, but all D-Links in general. It's level 4 for Sonic Blade. I think that means that it's maxed out. Could be wrong, though. Dude, get back here. Oh, that certainly stunk. What else? What else? Let's keep moving. I wonder when we'll get ourselves a high jump ability. Then again, maybe I have it equipped already and I just didn't realize it. Nice splash. Kind of funny how I have Firestorm active and I'm able to swim in the water with like little to no consequences. Speaking of swimming, I sure do love doing that quite a lot, don't I? Apparently. Dude, get out of the water. Thanks. Another Dark Haze. I'll take that. It is kind of annoying how I can't just jump out of the water like Super Mario 64. How you can do just that by leaning your body. Hello, Hyper Kirby. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, it most certainly has been quite a while. It's been almost 2 years since I've last played this game. And to answer your question, I'm doing okay. How about you? Okay, not bad. I haven't mentioned this yet, but I did end up redoing my emotes. So all of my follower emotes and even my tier 1 emotes are all quote-unquote new. They're more or less redraws of all the emotes I've had previously. So that's something worth mentioning. There we go. I know it seems kind of weird that I ended up destroying the boulder, I guess? Okay, I don't even know what I'm saying. That's not weird at all. What am...
Want some?
Yeah, believe it or not, you can destroy these pieces of the environment just by smacking them around a bit. You don't get any sort of targeting lock-on, so keep that in mind. You will have to lock on and deal with them manually. Although it's really not that big of a deal. It really isn't. There you go. Sit down, son.
Say goodbye.
Boom. Oh, you're not dead yet. Yeah, it's fine. I'll go ahead and take care of you. Oh, sit down. You're playing Visions of Mana, huh? That's cool. Might as well have some background noise while you're enjoying your game. Hey, I do that for many different streams I watch, too. Okay, let's see if I can get to this chest over here. Hopefully not overshoot it. Thank you very much. Was there really much of a point of destroying that? I don't think there was. Oh, whatever. It's not a big deal. Looks like there's some sort of secret area up there. Unfortunately, I can't reach it right now. And it's fine. No need to worry about it. Okay, looks like we're almost there. Just got a wee bit more to go until we reach the Skull Rock. I believe that's what the place is called. I could be wrong, but hey, it is what it is. I wonder what else we can find around here. And here I thought that was a secret area, but no, it isn't. What do you think this is, a video game? What upcoming new games am I excited for? Not 100% sure off the top of my head. I know that Sonic X Shadow Generations is coming out soon, on October 25th. That's pretty exciting. I mean, I'm not jumping up and down with joy when it comes to that, but still. It would be nice to re-experience Sonic Generations again. And also play it on the PlayStation 5, play at 60 FPS, and also experience the new Shadow exclusive content, which, yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, off to Skull Rock we go. As far as other games are concerned, though, not 100% sure what comes to mind at the moment. Unfortunately, nothing's really happening at the moment. I just repeated myself, dang it. Now you know I'm definitely spent if I'm doing it. Really? Dude? You done yet? Of course not. It was worth coming around here, that's for sure. I know it sounds kind of weird that I am just going back and forth, but trust me, the reason why I'm doing it is because right in here is our next boss fight.
Well done.
Seriously, how did we get this chest here?
Pardon me, Captain, but it's about that shooting star I was mentioning to ye.
Mr. Smee, I ordered you to drop that. I'll not have you gushing on about some shooting star.
But Captain, most shooting stars twinkle for a bit and then they go out. But this one, it kept on sparkling and shining even after it crashed down. Why, what if it's really a big, enormous, priceless gemstone?
Idiot! Why didn't you tell me? We've a bit of business to attend to and must, I fear, step away. I trust you can see to things till I return.
Sure. When Peter Pan gets here, I'll be waiting.
Although this kind of makes me wonder, should Terra open the chest to see what's actually inside? Oh, speaking of Peter Pan.
Looks like he's found himself in the front.
Oh, hello. We got ourselves a raid. Child of Ragnarok. Thank you so much for the raid, dude. I appreciate it. And welcome everyone to more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix.
Then you move in and nab the treasure.
Are
Oh
you
boy.
Peter Pan?
That's me.
The light is not yours to take.
And he's like, what? Light? What are you talking about? I'm not interested in light. I'm just interested in whatever's in that treasure chest. Because it's fun to talk about treasures and also putting people and pans back in their place, you know? Oh, nice miss. Although putting Peter Pan in his place, it's actually pretty easy to do. Granted, I know I'm a bit over-leveled, but who cares? He's done.
What do you want with the light?
Light? What light?
Look, Pan! We got the chest!
Oh boy.
No! Not yet, you blockheads!
Hey!
Get back here! What the? Wait,
That hurt!
Oh, sorry.
that's no light. That's just regular treasure.
What is this?
Pirate treasure, of course. Jewels, doubloons, you know, the usual stuff.
I've been guarding a pile of loot?
Sounds like you've been tricked.
I'll say.
Yeah, no kidding.
I owe you an apology. I picked a fight over nothing.
Oh, it was all in good fun. Not every day I get to fight such a good swordsman. Say, what's your name anyway?
Terra.
Right then, Terra. Which way did Hook go?
They said something about a shooting star.
Shooting star? Tinkerbell must be in danger. Men, guard that treasure with your lives!
Ooh.
Aye, aye, sir!
You go and get him, Pan!
Well, I should be on my way.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me. Better help out Peter Pan, otherwise he might get himself in a bit of trouble. But then again, maybe this is... Okay, I thought this was the end of the world. But no, not yet. Also forgot to look around to see if there was treasure in here. Whoops. Whoa! Speaking of trouble, are we gonna make it double? Whoa! Uh-oh. This is bad. This is real bad. Better head inside. Better head inside and deal with it quick. Whoa, boy! That's a lot of unversed.
Stay back.
Better deal with them quick. You may have thought, oh, we could just leave Skull Rock and come back after we save our progress a little bit. No, I don't think we're able to do that. If we did, then... Oh, that was a nice little split here, Skull. That sure is a lot of unversed. Don't worry, things will be fine. Also, new blade form, blade change. Neat. This is fun. I'm not sure if that's magic based or if it's based on a physical move or not. Not 100% sure.
Heal.
Hey, if worst comes to worst and I'm not able to cure, then I could always activate a D-Link. Or we could just end the fight right now. That works too. Neat. How's Keyboy been treating me? He's been treating me good.
Cut that monster down to size.
Ahoy! How fare ye, lad?
Hook!
Go hide.
Fine. All's well.
What's that?
Tinkerbell, one of Peter Pan's dearest friends.
Well,
Can
damn.
I take a look?
So long as I have his precious pixie, Pan's demise is all but assured.
Yeah, no. Donk.
What's the meaning of this?
You know, I didn't give it that much thought. Just doing what my heart tells me.
That's mutiny, and you'll walk the plank for it.
Bring it, Hook.
That sound.
Oh boy. Hello there.
Hooray! We sure showed Hook this time.
More like I did. Oh.
Every star up there is another world.
Huh? Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
Hello, The Real Pillow. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
Well, too bad. You have some growing to do, my boy.
So much for the pirate treasures.
Did you guys really want the jewels and gold that badly?
Nah, we don't care about that stuff.
But Pan was counting on us.
I'll tell you what. Put the stuff that's really special to you in there. That can be your treasure.
Yeah! Real swell idea. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, you've been digging around about the security hacking problems that have been occurring? Interesting. Well, anyway, got ourselves another new Keyblade, the Pixie Pedal. A Keyblade that makes up for its poor reach with an extra boost in magic. It also makes it easier to land critical hits and deal higher damage when you do. Neat! Too bad Terra will not be using this. Ooh, pretty lights. I wonder what's going on here.
It's so warm.
It's like the embracement of a parent. Whoa. Welcome to Destiny Islands. Quite a peculiar place. That's a peculiar fruit.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit.
Alright, thank you for the info, The Real Pillow. I'll definitely be careful.
Aqua. Ven. I wonder if we'll ever be a team again.
I'm sure we
Looks like
will
all
in
the
due
things that
time.
once held us together just push us further away. And now the light has led me here. What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Not think about it?
Hey, slow down. Let's just wait for me. Give it up already? Come on, Sora.
Well, believe it or not, folks, say hello to Sora and Riku, respectively.
Light. Was I guided here in order to meet that boy?
I believe you were.
Oh, ahoy! We're over here. Riku, race ya. First one to the boat gets to be captain.
Oh,
Come on.
young Sora's so cute. Don't you think? I guess Riku wasn't interested in racing this time. Interesting.
Hey.
Hello.
Did you come from the outside world?
How do you know that?
Why would you say that?
Because nobody lives out here. And I know you're not from the main island.
Smart kid.
Yeah, white.
So how about you? What are you doing here?
Oh. My friend's dad took us out on the boat. This is where we like to play. But they won't let us row out here by ourselves. Not till we get older.
Must be hard, huh? Stuck in one place.
I heard once there was a kid who left for good.
Whoa, what the hell? Who's this handsome-looking fellow? He looks an awful lot like Xehanort. Also, speaking of which, we have Riku over here too in this current form, as seen in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Anyway?
Is there some reason you're interested in the outside world?
Yeah. I want to be strong one day. Like that kid who left. He went to the outside world. I bet he's really strong now. I know it's out there somewhere. The strength that I need.
Strength for what?
To protect the things that matter. You know, like my friends.
Outside this tiny world is a much bigger one.
Check out what I can do, young man.
In your hand, take this key. So long as you have the makings, then through this simple act of taking, its wielder you shall one day be, and you will find me, friend. No ocean will contain you then. No more borders around or below or above, so long as you champion the ones you love.
So, for those folks who are wondering how is it that Riku was able to wield the Keyblade within the first Kingdom Hearts game, this is how.
Come on, hurry it up!
Because of the fact that Riku touched Terra's
Keep this a
Keyblade,
secret, okay?
that's how he's able to wield it. Albeit, he wasn't able to wield it for long because his heart was succumbed to the darkness, at least for a while, but, you know.
No, what? Why won't you tell me? Who was that guy? Somebody you know?
Maybe.
Oh, there you go again. Just tell me.
I really can't. I've got to keep it a secret.
Not with me, you don't. I'm like the best secret keeper in the world.
Nice try.
Oh, Riku!
Protect the things that matter. Right. My friends matter to me too. So, I still have things that I have to protect.
You watched every single Banjo-Kazooie speedrun that I've put up, huh? Thank you. I'm glad that you respect me that highly. Anywho, after that little cutscene, we get ourselves another new Keyblade, Ends of the Earth, a well-balanced Keyblade that provides an extra boost of all of our stats. In other words, a much better Keyblade than the last one we got. What the heck?
That light. Is it Ben?
Whatever it is.
Master Terra, find me. We must speak at once.
Xehanort.
Master Xehanort.
You sure it was a good idea to leave that light behind? Wouldn't it have been a better idea to follow it? Versus, you know, going to see Master Xehanort now? I'm just saying. Oh, and by the way, even though Destiny Islands is right here, you can't actually visit this place. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Well, I think today's been a pretty good session overall, and I believe in the next session we should be able to finish Terra's story at the very least. But who knows what'll happen. Maybe we'll run into another roadblock or two, or something else will come up. Only one way to find out. So with that, we're going to go ahead and end things here for today. This is General Snivy with more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, hopefully we'll be able to finish the story, and hopefully, God forbid, we do not take another 2-year break from this game, or longer, or shorter. Really, like holy guacamole. What can I say? Life can be cruel sometimes, but it is what it is. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.